Welcome, Mr. Bruce. And since I uploaded that re-upload, right now I need to make another video to balance it out, or else that'll just be weird to upload or re-upload. So I will just talk about various lawn care comments that pop into my head right now, and we'll just go over them. And the only point of this video is to share these good vibes and to hopefully teach you something, or maybe you can even teach me about business and whatnot. So let's just freestyle off the dome and let's talk. So a lot of people ask me, do I get paid before or after the jobs? Me personally, I get paid after. I know a lot of people like to get paid before. A lot of people won't even do the yards until they have a credit card on file. Me personally, I've never ever done that. I've always just said, pay me whenever the job is complete and you're happy, and that's been great for me. Out of all the years I've been in business, I think 3 people burned me, and looking back, honestly, I should have known, just based on how it was like red flags all over the place from just talking to them in the first initial stages. And to get burned, I wasn't surprised. I was bummed, but whatever. So I get paid after the job's complete. That's kind of like my little line. I say, you don't have to pay until the job is complete and you're happy, and that's been great for me. So that's the first thing off the top of my head. The second thing, accepting payments. When I first got started, I accepted payment any way possible, just like almost everybody else. I took cash, check, I took all these apps, I took PayPal, Venmo. Before I was ever, when I was just getting started, before I ever declared myself or registered my business, I just took payment however the customer was easiest for doing it, whether it was cash, check, or electronically. But whenever you have a business, the easiest way would be, in my opinion, to use a CRM, which is a customer relationship manager, such as QuickBooks or Yardbook. QuickBooks costs like $20 a month. Yardbook is free, but I think QuickBooks is better in my opinion. But on Yardbooks, you can map out routes and stuff, but I never needed to do that. I just used Google Maps. So I always stuck with QuickBooks, and that's just me personally. You can take business checks, and then I think that's the most efficient way, but I think contactless pay is the most efficient. If you want to take cash here and there, go for it, but it's up to you just to balance everything out and keep track of what you're doing. So that's payments. People always ask me about customers. I'll always keep saying it. Craigslist got me started and got me to where I'm at now. But nowadays, Google is obviously the king. Your Google listing and your Google AdWords account. And I think Craigslist is still super powerful. If I was starting out, I would hammer Craigslist. I would hammer Google. I would pass out business cards to all these houses up and down the streets. I would walk up and down these blocks. I'd bleed them. I would just leave business card after business card underneath the doormat. I don't knock on doors. I don't think that's right. I don't want to bother anybody because I wouldn't want anybody bothering me. So I don't knock on doors. People ask me about flyers and door hangers. I was never crazy about that. I would just leave a business card and keep it moving. I figured the business card should have all that you need: name, phone number, services, and why they should pick you. And then that should pretty much seal the deal and you just move on. People ask me about the Exmart Commercial 30, if it's worth it, if I recommend it. I love that mower. It's so great as long as you use ethanol-free gas, and you just get used to the awkwardness in the beginning. I think it's one of the best mowers for yards like this, me personally. People ask me about competition. This is my neighborhood. This guy right here is a lawn care business, and I think competition is awesome. I don't even look at it like as like negativity. I don't even look at it like negativity. I just think it's awesome when I see somebody with a lawn care business, because it's just, you drive by each other and you're like, I know what that guy's thinking right now, or you just give them the nod, like the nod of, okay, real recognize real, right? So I think competition is cool. I think there's more than enough neighbors around the world for all of our lawn care businesses to flourish. Let's think of another question. People also talking about pricing, like I can't charge these prices that you're charging. And I always try to reiterate, I never once posted my prices to compare myself to anybody else. I was literally just showing how much I've been charging and what I get paid for what I do. And if you can't charge exactly what I'm charging, then I don't know your exact market. It could vary. You could have a higher average than me. You could have a lower average. It doesn't matter, but just charge what is fair to you. And as long as it's fair to you, then as time goes on, as you get busier, you'll become better at your services. You'll become more efficient, and you can charge more, or you could make more per hour, and it will all work itself out. So just do a good job and the money will come. And then just I don't like matching prices. If I say 50 and someone says 40, I don't like doing that. It's not worth it to me. I'd rather walk away. But if you need the money, money's money, right? So it's up to you either way. It's all on you. Lunch breaks. This is what Matt posted in my group a couple days ago. Shout out Matt. He was like, does anybody else just skip lunch breaks? Yes, I used to stop every day at noon and get Chick-fil-A or Burger King or Wendy's, and I get a fat meal and just feel like crap afterwards. But nowadays I just eat fruits and snack bars, and I just go power through it, and I just eat a bunch when I get home. I think it's better. I think it makes a big difference versus starting and stopping. You can just knock all the yards out. People sometimes ask about like, what's the long-term plan? Are you gonna mow forever? No, honestly. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know my exact game plan for the next 10 years. I have my lawn care business. I have my little online gig where I can teach and help people with their lawn care businesses. And then now I've been a lot of investing into crypto, and it's been doing really good. So I think the one thing is that I just want people to know, or not even know, but I just want people to think about it like this: is lawn care was a stepping stone for me to go from having a job to being fully self-employed and being fully self-sufficient and just having the confidence like, okay, I can do whatever I want whenever I want. That's cool. So is lawn care the end game? It can be. If you want to scale it up and have workers, go for it. If you want to keep it simple and just make your money, then go for it. But I just look at lawn care, and I want the whole point of all my videos is just show people that if you don't like the position that you're in, whether you have a job or you have a lawn care business that's not doing so well, it's just, no matter what you pick, it's not going to make it easier or harder. It's just everything's going to be difficult until you crack the code and just figure out the systems and what's balanceable for you and what you're doing or what's manageable for you. And I don't think lawn care is easier or harder than anything else. I think it's just, if you pick something, there's going to be ups and downs, but as long as you enjoy the work, if you like being outside, if you like doing all these badass slice and dices through these grass, I don't even know what I'm saying, grassy yards, then it's cool. And it's just, I would say do it for a season or do it for a year and then just see how you like it and take it from there. I like it a lot, or else I wouldn't be doing it. And I don't know, my woman likes it too when I'm all covered in grass and dirty. She loves that. Girls love that. So I'm happy, she's happy, everyone's happy. I guess that's it. I'm gonna end this video now. I just wanted to share some thoughts so I don't re-upload by itself. So I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. MakeMoneyMoen.com.